Slippers unite, it's time to play. We bring the spice to your work or your day. Confessions, debates, and a product or two. We slip it in just for you. You'll laugh, you'll cringe, you'll...
Welcome, everyone. We are back, slipping it in with you. I'm Megan.
I am JJ.
I am Matty.
Hello, boys.
We're still in Pride Month.
We
celebrating.
are. I love it.
Early days
It's
of Pride.
Yeah.
Pride Month, and Matty, you're wearing. I never see you in a plain, basic hat with nothing on it.
Well, it's Pride Month, and sponsorships are available.
Oh.
So
mean-
this is free, not
my
free,
God.
but this is real estate.
Oh, okay.
I'm open for collabs.
I love it. I was expecting a little something more colorful and fun.
I do like a plain hat sometimes. once in a while.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Interesting.
I'm not a big logo type of thing, like a type of person, but yeah, I approve.
You approve it? I mean,
I
it's
don't
avail-
approve the little slight
Oh,
tilt. here,
God.
but,
Oh, really?
You are not a 90s rapper.
you know.
This is
Uh,
not
this-
Kid and Play
I
Take
like
Two.
it. I like it.
You do you, boo.
I like a little
No,
lean
I
to
don't.
the right.
It
I
looks ridiculous.
Uh,
Oh,
It's on
like
you.
dicks.
Yep.
Oh,
But
put it-
I see JJ, you're
show up
coming to
it-
the cottage.
show up
I am coming to
Show
the
up
cottage.
in the comments whether you think this is ridiculous or not.
Okay,
Put it in the
Slippers,
comments,
please. Are you with Maddie
Or are you with Megan and I?
and JJ? Exactly.
Yep.
Who are the
Put it in the
fashionistas
comments.
of the group? Let's
we
see.
know that.
Oh, well, it's fine. You guys are obscene.
Okay. Well, Slippers, let's just say we have had an unexpectedly crazy, but very good week.
Unexpected is right.
Yes,
Mhm.
very unexpected. So, Maddie, can you tell us what happened on Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Yeah.
I am going through my normal routine,
Mm-hmm.
which is, after work, I typically will do a workout. I make myself some dinner. I set up shop in the living room, and I'm working on my computer.
hmm
And I have CNN on in the background.
Not Dateline.
Not Dateline. Wait, this is still early in the evening, Jay.
Oh, it's not bedtime.
This is not bedtime.
Okay.
I'm getting my news
hmm
and I'm keeping up on the world events. And so I have Anderson Cooper on, who is like a legit
Top notch.
top notch
Yeah, newsman.
news
And
guy.
we are big fans.
I love a Vanderbilt.
And so I am listening to him talking about, whatever war is going on. I know what war is, but we're not.
Yeah,
War
we
is
just
going on,
leave
but
it
we're
at
not
that
here
way.
to talk about it. But all of a sudden, what happens? But somebody surprises him, and I honestly think I honestly don't think Anderson knew, but Andy Cohen pops into the
Oh.
screen with balloons and a cake because it's Anderson's birthday.
Well, Andy's birthday is June 2nd,
Yep.
and Anderson's birthday is June 3rd. They are besties.
Right.
And
I mean,
yeah.
I got it. I get that part of it, but I don't think anyone expected.
You don't think it was a bit?
I mean, I do think everyone was in on the bit clearly, except for Anderson, because
Mm.
Andy kept saying to Anderson, like, we've got to fill 3.5 minutes. So like they knew what was going on, but I don't think Anderson did. Cause I mean, it felt real to me. I don't know. Maybe he did know and he just did a good job. But anyway, so they're talking and it's a 3.5 minute bit. Again, I'm listening, I'm kind of glancing up, I'm doing my work. Andy asks Anderson, like, well, what did you do on today's your birthday? How'd your day start off? What'd you do? And he's like, I'm lying in bed. The kids come up and they give me pecan pie in bed. And Andy goes, oh, pecan pie. Would you say that's your favorite nut? And I'm like, holy shit. This is an extenuation. Is that right? A continuation of what has happened with us as a podcast. And my question that I asked them when we did this trip to Chicago to see AC2, like when was that?
March.
May? March. And so for those of you that might be not like listening to all of our podcasts, really quickly, the three of us went to AC2 in Chicago in March, and they had a segment where guests could get up and ask questions. Okay, fast forward. I
Yeah.
ask, what are your top 3 nuts?
Mhm.
Which is what we also do with our guests.
Mhm.
Yes.
And they answered it. And the next morning, it was on Andy's radio show. And then
with John Hill.
with John
Yep.
Hill. And then, I mean, it was
So
great.
this really tells me that Andy really has been speaking to
About his
his
nuts
close
for a
friends
while.
about his nuts.
Well,
Absolutely.
can we just cue the clip from the CNN, because it'll tell the
Well,
story.
you
that
kind
it-
of said what the clip was.
No,
Oh,
you
We
talk-
were supposed
do you
to play
wanna
the
play it?
clip, but you
We'll play it
said
now.
Yeah.
Well,
It doesn't diminish the clip. Let's
Kind
hear it
of.
from the
Yeah.
horse's mouth.
Okay.
Just it doesn't matter. Play it.
Up with the kids.
Okay.
My kids were so excited it was my birthday. Were yours excited?
Yes, they came in. They woke me up this morning. I normally wake them up. They woke me up this morning with a pecan pie
Oh,
because it's my favorite.
is it?
Yeah,
Is
I love
pecan your
it.
favorite nut, would you say?
No, I wouldn't eat a pecan normally, but in a
But you
pie,
like
in pie
pecan pie.
form, I just think it's glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Glorious.
He
Yes.
thinks, yeah.
See, my dad's the same. My dad feels the same way about a pecan and a pecan pie.
I do like me a pecan pie.
I love I say pecan.
Oh, I said pecan.
Yep.
But
can
I
understand.
do also respect Anderson for not changing his nuts on the spot.
No.
No.
Right,
Okay.
Megan? Because-
Correct.
Because in Chicago, he was what? There was a noble
Cashew.
cashew.
Correct.
Crooked, but yet so noble. And so
Yep.
it's so tasty.
Tasty.
That's what he said. Tasty.
And there was something else.
the lonely peanut.
The lonely peanut
little
was on his
whore.
list.
Yes.
I call him a
support.
whore peanut. That's my new way to reference a peanut. Those
Well,
whores. I
yeah.
need a whore.
Yeah.
And there was one other.
The healthy almond.
Almond, right.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
like when challenged by Andy, is this a favorite nut? Nope.
Still no?
Nope.
No?
Nope. He clarified. And so it sent us into a little tizzy. We all got online and on the phones. And
Yeah.
it was nice because it's like Andy is still talking about the nuts this
Mhm.
I love it.
April,
So
May, June.
slippers, if your nuts have changed, let
Yes.
us know.
Let
We
us know.
want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of suspect this whole let's surprise Anderson for his birthday by Andy was like just to do more promo for this July 3rd special.
Mm.
Oh, it is.
It
So
was. That
for-
was a big topic.
Yeah. So for anyone who has not heard, this is like huge news that just dropped. Anderson and Andy are doing a dropping the ball CNN exclusive for the 250th.
First time ever that
Yes.
somebody has done something like that, right?
Well,
Like
this is the first time it's ever happening. So, for anyone that doesn't know, New York City is dropping a ball on July 3rd. They're dropping it 8 times for each of the U.S. time zones from Guam to an American Samoa
awesome.
for America's 250th birthday. So, never have they ever dropped a ball in New York City except on New Year's Eve. And now they're going to drop it 8 times on July 3rd.
Well, and Andy said a summertime ball drop sounds lovely to him.
Oh, Andy loves a ball.
I
Yes,
mean, he said
he
he said it on CNN, and you can
Yes.
imagine Anderson.
Yeah.
He's like blushing, and he's like,
Yes.
"Oh Jesus!"
Oh,
The giggle, the
Anderson
giggle.
loves
The giggles.
it.
He
Yeah, he
does.
loves
He
it.
does.
He does.
loves
Yeah.
a little crazy pseudonym here.
So
and
8
there.
ball drops.
Yep. On July 3rd, it's an AC2 special, just like they do on New Year's Eve, the 2 of them. Plus, I'm assuming they'll have some celebrities, some friends. I don't know. We'll see.
They also said that this is the first time that they are going to be drinking beer instead of champagne and shots. I guess they might do
Yeah.
shots, but
They might do some
and they
shots.
said they
think they
also
will.
have made a porta john available to them.
Yes.
Yes,
There's a porta
potty.
john.
they're
Yeah.
very excited.
They're
I mean,
about
they're
so
it.
like,
excited.
He was like, breaking news.
Yes.
This is breaking news.
Yeah.
We have a potty.
Well, that helps with their drinking because normally
yeah,
they don't
beer-
have a
well,
potty and they have to hold it the whole show.
Well, and I feel like when I drink beer, it goes through me faster. I
Oh,
don't know if
really?
That's probably why they're
I-
doing
yeah.
beer now.
and why they are like, we can do this.
But he
But we
said
need
that
a
it's
potty.
like they're drinking beer because it's America's
Right.
Yes, it's
Drink the
our
ships,
like
yeah.
drink. But what's interesting, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. Now people can go to Times Square to watch these balls drop, and they have nice warm weather instead of being in the freezing cold for all day, all
Sweaty
night.
balls instead of
But
freezing balls.
Times Square will be
Not a
shut
fan.
down. No fans are allowed in.
No, because of FIFA.
Yeah, the World Cup, there's some security
Oh.
restrictions in
Mhm.
place.
That
So
makes sense, though.
there is no public viewing in the Times Square plazas due to this July 3rd event. It's broadcast only with very, very limited access for people to get into the Times Square area.
Well,
Yeah.
a hot sun does get people crazy. So maybe it's also like good that I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, like, I'm happy about it. We're going to be where? In
the cabin.
At the cabin.
Yeah.
Like, we're just crossing our fingers that we
If
can
we're
get
able to get the
Wi-Fi.
signal.
Well, if things go awry with any of this America 250 celebration, we're going to be kind of in our own little
We'll have our
world.
own little bunker.
Yes.
Kind of a
Yes,
thing.
We're good.
we
Yes.
might, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. There's something that I do think, because
Gotta
I'm
be
kind
careful
of,
about the pigs.
I'm,
Oh my God, I forgot about the pigs.
yeah, pigs got to eat.
They got to eat. So
But let me tell you, I get kind of excited because I love this ball.
would you say giddy?
Yeah, I'm getting. So the ball that they drop in Times Square, it's from Tiffany. And
Oh.
when they've
That
upgraded
tracks.
it over these different
Totally.
years, that you can like do all these different designs and lights and stuff. Well, now for this special America 250 event, there's going to be 8 special edition ball designs that we've never seen before with custom patriotic lighting. So I'm like kind of really excited to see how these balls drop, and they're going to be dropping all throughout
I
the
am
day.
excited about that too.
I know you
Gets
guys
me
love your
every
balls.
time. When
Well,
they drop.
Pride Month,
Yep.
got to get those balls in.
I mean, I have to say too, like kind of transitioning into that, talking about Times Square
Yeah.
and everything, like Madonna just, in which Andy is a huge Madonna fan, she just dropped not the ball, but she dropped the full on grinder and Pride Month and all the things. She just shut down Times Square. You know how she did it? She just sent a grinder notification.
I mean,
Oh,
they
wow.
send it and they will come. The
I
gays will
love
come.
30 minutes prior to her performance in Times Square, she sent a grinder notification, whichever
Amazing.
song you picked into your grinder song.
Oh,
Oh,
it all
right.
went off. Everyone's
it all
Madonna
went on.
songs went off.
Yeah. Within 30 minutes, Mother is going to play in Times Square.
Love
And
that.
she deliver?
She delivered.
Oh, it's amazing. I watched
I have a
on video.
Coworker. There's 2 coworkers involved. So I had a coworker tell me about the other coworker who I know, but I didn't hear it firsthand from him. But the story was he was on the subway going home from work, and he was getting off on his stop, and his grinder got a push notification that said Mother's gonna be in Times Square in 30 minutes. And
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's-
Do
I
you
wish I was
imagine?
there.
I mean, I would have fucking
Uh,
dropped.
I would've
Maddie and I
loved
are
it.
traveling to New York City in a couple weeks, and I'm like, I wish we were
Yeah.
just there.
Oh my God. I mean, we're gonna see Old Mary. I'm like, we would have fucking got up and left.
Yes,
I
in
mean,
the middle of the show,
which would have sucked. I wouldn't want to
Would
do that,
it?
but like, Mother's got a mother.
yeah.
Well,
100%.
what's crazy is just imagine if you had one of those hotel rooms overlooking Times Square, and
Oh.
then Madonna's
I mean-
performing below. I mean,
Or
how amazing.
imagine you're at the hotel, but like you were in the restaurant and you got fucked over. But like, because
Well, depending on the hotel,
there's so
a lot
many
of the
people.
restaurants overlook
You know how
Times
that
Square.
happens. There's so many people that say, "Thank God I was in the right place at the right time," and then there's
Mhm.
all these other people that are like,
yeah.
"Fuck, we shouldn't have left the hotel 5
Yeah.
minutes before we." Like,
Yep.
some people missed it, some people got
Yes.
it. It's all about luck. But I was telling somebody today at work, I'm like, I'm just happy that she's back in my orbit in a way that is working.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because
I love it.
the last
She just did it. She's just doing it right.
she's doing it right.
I don't know
And
who she's. I mean, if she changed her team or whatever she's doing, and also
do you guys think
we talked about looks matching. She is looking.
Absolutely. She looks amazing. And she's
Yeah.
67.
I
So
can't.
Wow.
she is like, I hope I look like her at 67. That's my
I was
goal.
even telling Megan when we were looking at her face, I'm like, we're looking at her face, but her arms are looking great. Like
Mhm.
she is on it. Like
She's doing
last
probably
year-
heavy weights. Heavy weights.
Yes. Last year she was performing with a little knee brace
Well,
throughout.
Well,
She's had
she had a
some
cane and a
injuries.
top hat. She had a
Yeah, but-
cane. She had a
Yes.
fucking cane.
but she's got it together.
I think she's had some hip replacement surgery.
I'm sure.
So, I mean, like,
I think there's a lot of things
at
that have been
60
replaced.
At 67, I will give it to her.
yes.
I mean, she's still out there, like in her leotard, her pink lead.
yeah. Well,
She was kicking.
well,
I love it
speaking
so
of
much.
like looking good and getting your body together, like what do you guys do? Like you have a pre-pride prep routine?
We did a little pre-pride pump.
You did.
Well,
Yeah.
What? You were pumping? Like
Yes.
pumping weights?
I do.
I just
typically-
made the weights available.
Oh my God. So
I-
you two were pumping weights
regardless
before you
of
went to
pride or not. I typically, if I'm actually going out,
Oh my God.
I'll do a
I
little
can't.
pump. Like do a little
Oh,
set of
really?
like biceps and like get
Uh,
the blood flowing.
excuse me, but 30 minutes ago you had hand weights for the
I
pod.
was doing.
Well, that
Yes or
was
no?
that was a first.
Where is it? Where
All
is
of a
it?
It's
sudden,
like, oh,
JJ
Yeah.
popped out those little hand
And I'm
things.
like-
I'm like, is this necessary?
I mean,
are your-
before we
I'm like-
record to have hand?
Yeah, I just do
pods?
it for my forearms.
Oh,
I
does it
thought that
move?
gave your hand muscles.
No, for my forearms because I am.
Show it.
I am.
Show the
I am
fans for
not
those that are
showing
on
my
YouTube.
arms.
So
I am just showing my forearms.
oh, so when
Yeah.
your arms are covered, your forearms are
Are
doing
on
all
it.
the work.
Yes, they are on stage.
I just
Okay,
can't.
well we do.
So we
do-
did,
JJ.
but Matty joined me on the pre-pride
well, of course.
pump.
Well, I'm now on the pump train.
It's a triple P.
Wow.
It's a who?
Pre-pride pump.
Yes.
Triple P.
Yes.
Well, you
Uh,
two and Madonna pumping those weights.
The
before
next day, I
Pride.
had postpartum depression.
Oh,
It was a hard recovery, but I'm here for it.
yeah. I do have a question for you guys.
Okay.
A couple nights ago, I was watching Jimmy Fallon. Matt
Mhm.
watches CNN. I watch Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And Regina Hall, which is one of my favorite comedians, like actresses, that she's a comedic actress.
Well, she kind of goes both ways.
She does.
She does.
She does.
She's very dramatic. She can do a very good dramatic role as well.
Yeah, but she
I
is
like
like
her.
one of those actresses that I don't really see much of her, but when I do, I really enjoy her.
Which is kind of what I kind of like that,
I do.
because it's just like under the radar in terms of all the paparazzi and fame and all that stuff, but always delivers and is very well respected.
Yeah. So she took a moment to ask Jimmy Fallon a question that it just make me feel I need to ask
Oh.
Maddie
Oh.
and Megan about this
Oh,
question.
okay. I love
So
that
I
question.
told you guys to bring your paddles. You
Yes.
did not even know
I
what the
don't know
question
the
is
question
about.
is,
But
I've
the
got
question
paddles.
is, would you rather
Oh, would
live
you rather?
without sex, love, or money? Would you rather live without sex, love, or money? I know.
That's
I know.
tough
It
one.
made me. It's a
easy
simple
for me.
question.
It's easy for me.
It's easy for you, really. But would you rather, Slippers, if you're listening, would you rather live without sex, love, or money? I'm gonna give you a second, but we're live. Yeah.
Megan, we are live. Well,
Yes.
not when they watch us.
Yeah.
You gotta, I mean,
Maddie, you go.
All right.
You go. Go.
Okay. I'm
You
going to
go.
go. Money.
Really?
Nice.
Wow.
It would be a run up between sex and money, a runoff. But I would go money because
a
money,
tie, kind of.
like, yeah, but money prevailed
Tell me why.
because I think, you know, it sounds cliche, but they always say money is the root of all evil. Like, I
Mhm.
don't, like, that's not what's going to make me happy. Sure, I can buy things with it if I have it. And there's certain things that'll, like, I'll enjoy having money because it'll afford me the opportunity to do things. But when it's all said and done and you're occupying your own space, I'd rather have love around me.
Mm-hmm.
And then sex
little
is,
sex.
yeah, like,
Little finger here and there.
Shut up. Those are don't put fingers in my mouth.
Well, that's
don't
where-
put fingers in my mouth.
Oh,
but like-
Ohio, you listening? Secret fingering
Yeah,
club.
the secret fingering club in Ohio.
Wow, that was hard to say.
I know it was for me. Secret fingering club.
Yeah, you got there though.
Yeah.
But like,
Well, I
yeah.
was trying to
money it
remember
is
the
for you,
name.
man. Huh?
Yeah,
Maddie,
yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's me. Did you come up?
Yep.
Sex. Oh my God. This is
Yep.
exactly what I wanted. Because Regina said all women can live without sex.
Well, here's the thing.
As long as
if
you have
I
money and
love
money.
and money, sex, like, and I'm
If I have
going the
love and
literal Bill Clinton form of sex. So there's a lot of other things that can be done. So
Mhm.
I've got my
That's a
love.
good point.
It is
I've
a
got
good
my
point.
love. I've got kisses. I've got fingers. Thank you,
Your
Ohio.
own fingers.
So,
Yeah.
and I've got money to travel and have nice things. And like, I feel
Oh.
like that really. Oh, you're
Oh,
going
you're changing.
Hold on.
You're
Exactly.
changing.
She's making some really good points.
Exactly.
You're changing. And you have the love.
I
The
mean,
love is the most
you know what?
important.
You guys listen. I wouldn't mind having a little money.
Well, I love to travel
I didn't-
and I love
and-
like I feel like I need the money to like
Something.
really,
Oh, you're going back to sex.
yeah.
Like the good thing is, like Jimmy Fallon was saying that he's like, when we're saying money, it doesn't mean you being a millionaire. Like
No,
you being
correct,
able to
but-
have
Sure.
access to money.
But money in the sense of like you have extra money to do nice things.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like you don't have
100%.
any money concerns.
Correct. Which in my mind means I can travel, I can stay in luxurious hotels when I need to,
Luxurious.
and I can travel some first class flights when they're long. So that's where I go with this money.
So yeah, and I am with you.
Yeah.
With
That
who?
Sex.
Well,
I can-
because it's
I
not
can
like
give up sex.
all romantic situation. It's like you can do
Yeah.
a lot.
And I also like I am. I think I probably mentioned it on the pod or not. I'm a demisexual. Like so,
Oh.
I'm more of a
Ooh.
connection type of thing more than the physical. I mean, the physical comes along, but
Correct.
if I have the love and I'm being able to like do the Delta One
Yeah.
to
And
Paris
and you've got kisses and other
and
things.
hugs and
I
like,
feel
all
like-
lots of other
I
going.
feel like the
There-
love for that question should
Is-
just be off the table because like everybody I think wants a form of love. So I
Yeah.
think it would be
Well, that's
better
why the
if it
question
was.
is a little bit because
Well, I think it should be like sex.
it's
What
my
was the other-
question.
No, I know it's your question. This isn't about that. I'm just saying Jimmy or Regina,
Regina,
should say
what's Regina's question?
Yeah.
sex, money, or Dateline.
No, that's on
ridiculous.
you.
No.
What about TV? Sex, money, or
love,
TV?
or money? No, that is like
Okay, I'm just taking a spin off. This is a
I take TV away. Like
yeah,
I
it's
You
mean,
would?
Mhm,
yeah.
yeah,
Nah, I don't-
100%.
Because I can watch stuff.
I believe
on,
you, JJ. Megan,
I can
don't.
watch stuff on my phone and computer.
That's
That's
no?
not TV, Maddie.
exactly.
All right. There's always like you guys are like
I'm a
loophole.
I'm a lawyer.
Oh,
I look for
well,
the loopholes.
I'm glad that you guys came along with the journey. I just,
Mhm.
it
I'm
was
gonna
like one
keep
of those things.
thinking
Like
about it.
I was watching it and I'm like, I need to take a note right now because this is a question that I need to ask.
I love it. It was
Maddie
a
and
great
Megan.
question, and
I
it
like
took
it.
a minute for me to think about it, but I got
Yeah.
there. I hear a lot the whole sex or cheese business, which I think is a stupid question.
Well,
I'm not-
Andrew Cohen,
yes,
he loves to ask that question.
the sex
Oh,
or
really?
cheese.
Would you rather like
I know
give
the-
up
I get the
chest,
question.
like
Check.
cheese,
Check.
cheese,
the
or
combined.
sex?
I mean, I like cheese, but I don't think it's all that great.
I don't even
like.
love.
I'm
I don't
fine.
love it.
I'll
Oh,
take
I
it.
don't-
I
I
don't
do.
need it. Like I am okay to give it up.
You would.
No, I wouldn't give up.
You would
wouldn't give
take
cheese up?
I will take cheese.
Really? No.
100%.
Well,
Well,
a
you
little
know,
manchego.
well, Andy
Oh, I
has
do like a
hard
manchego.
launched his new boyfriend, and I
He
bet
did. He did.
he is not taking.
I'm a little
cheese over
disappointed,
sex.
but I'm fine with that
Why
Yep.
are you disappointed?
because it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's
Right,
been
well,
on the he's been
been on the
hinting
apps,
like
yeah.
he had a man.
Maybe
and
he knew
then-
you were a Demi, and it'd be like, "That's a lot of work."
He likes that,
Oh, he likes it.
Oh, he does. He
Mhm.
does like a
but
Demi.
he's a total top.
Well, I guess we're hearing.
Well,
There's
you,
a quiet
Pride Month.
moment on
Oh
the
my
set.
God.
Now we're learning
Wow.
some news around
First the
Quiet
town.
Demi
moment on
and now
set.
wow, JJ, you are writing your memoirs as we
Mhm.
speak.
Well, I might.
Well, there we go.
Somebody's
Wow.
got a product.
I got a product.
Oh, way to stop that top bottom combo.
Well, this product's for
Well,
your
I'm
top.
just kind to keep
Oh,
it
I
keep it
love it.
Keep it
rolling.
rolling.
I'm okay with the top bottom combo
No,
if you
okay.
are.
I mean, I
I mean, it is Pride Month.
I can go a little longer with a top bottom.
No, we're good.
Are you sure, JJ?
Yeah, 100%.
Is there anything else you want to disclose?
No.
Are you
Verse?
sure?
I feel complete.
Oh, okay. Wow.
This, you guys probably, the audience listeners probably won't believe this, but this is a true story because I didn't know. I had picked the product before shit went down on Wednesday night. And little did I know that the universe works in mysterious ways, but this particular product also tracks back to Anderson Cooper.
Mm.
Silver
So,
fox.
huh?
The silver fox.
I love that.
Those biceps.
Yeah, his arms have grown. I mean, his arms really, and Andy Cohen keeps calling out his arms anytime they're together. So it's
Even
like,
on his story for his birthday.
yeah, he's really pumping
Let
it.
me take
Sorry.
No, I like
Sorry.
it. I like it. I like it. Let me take a sip.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
saying.
we're
I've got a
big-
lot to say about this
Go for it.
product.
Okay.
No, but I mean, like, I'm ready. Top, bottom,
Yeah, no,
Andy,
no, okay.
Anderson, got
Yeah,
it.
got it.
Okay. All right. So I'm watching Anderson 360, and he does a CNN story. It's called the whole story. The episode was about climate and clean energy solutions.
Mhm.
So I want to be clear. Like, I'm going
He
to talk.
was reviewing a product.
Exactly. I want to be clear that I'm going to talk about a product. He was not pushing a product, but per usual, I'm a little storyteller, so you got to stick with me.
Buckle up.
So
Oh,
they were
God.
talking about climate and clean energy. So they were talking about Iceland's geothermal energy. And in this particular episode, they were talking about the Blue Lagoon in Iceland.
Oh.
So this Blue Lagoon has emerged from a geothermal plant water and eventually they turned it into a world famous spa and a
Correct.
destination that people would travel to.
It's on my bucket list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except people do say it's kind of like a tourist trap type
Well,
place
probably.
nowadays. But
In any case, I was watching it, and to the point you guys are talking about putting it on your bucket list, I didn't know about it when I watched this episode, but I'm like, that sounds amazing.
Mhm.
I want to go to Iceland. It's on my list.
Yeah.
And to have this geothermal, like, wonder of the world place where you can go and sit in these lagoons, and like, it just looked amazing. Everything looked amazing. I did some research. So I'm looking at it, totally impressed. And then I find out that they also, over time, not eventually, but people started to say that they were like using things from the lagoon and the water. And they're like, maybe there's something here. And they could make some products out of it. So the company started studying what was actually in the water. The key elements were silica, algae, and minerals. And then that became the foundation for Blue Lagoon skin science. So you can still stay at the resort. You can buy the products. It is
you're talking
all of
the
it's online.
Blue Lagoon Resort, or there's another
the
resort?
Blue Lagoon Resort.
Okay.
But they also have, what I love is like the product came later, right? Like
She's
people,
fact checking you.
people it's true. People went there.
Yeah.
They started to be like, there is some real like beauty, skin, youth shit happening here in this lagoon. People were listening, and then they brought science into it. And hence now they have the Blue Lagoon Iceland science project. No?
Nice.
I don't know. So anyway, I ended up buying 3 products off their website.
Okay.
One was a lotion. One was a bar of soap, which I purchased, to be honest, to get me over the free shipping limit.
Oh God.
It's true. What else do I have to put in my cart to get the free shipping? It was this
Okay.
soap.
They didn't have socks.
No sock. And then the other one was lip balm. Lip balm is what I have for you today. It took me a minute. Here it is. If
It's
you
great. I
if
liked
you
it.
are watching on video, I'm showing it now. If not, it is a tube that is, oh my eyes,
Blue.
but it's 10 milliliters, 3.33 flow ounces. This is $45.
Did you say flow ounces?
I did.
It's fluid, I think.
It
is fluid
It is.
ounces.
It is fluid.
I'm like, what is a flow ounce? That's something
I
new.
am so glad I'm not the one saying this.
It is a
Well,
fluid
I'm
ounce.
like-
It's not a flow ounce.
I'm like, is there
typically
something
I am
I'm
the
not
one at
aware
fault
of?
when it comes to pronunciation.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
Fluid,
Yeah, flow.
fluid ounce.
Flute. No.
Fluid.
Okay.
Fluid ounce.
Yes, I'm sweating.
FL
Oh my
equals
God.
fluid.
So if you guys think my lips look great tonight, it's because of Blue Iceland.
Oh.
It is so good. It's good. You guys, I mean, you know,
I've
Jake,
used
you
it,
love
yeah.
it. Tell them.
I used it in Chicago.
Tell them you love it. Or not. I don't want to put
no,
words on your
yes.
lips.
I
Or
love the thick and creamy
mouth. Here we go.
texture of it. It's just whenever you get a little dollop of it, it really goes into your lip like nobody's business.
I'm
Mhm.
laughing because,
But-
like,
I mean, this is what the audience has come to expect with us.
I-
From me,
Well, from
no,
us.
I'm
Oh.
not laughing. I'm laughing because I'm reminded of like a funny story from my past with Matty.
Oh, fuck.
We
Here we
were
go.
out, Matty and I, with another friend, and this
Mhm.
other friend sometimes maybe some cold sores. That particular friend
you
said,
know what
"Can
this
I
friend
borrow your chapstick?" We were like traveling or something, and Matty's like, "Oh yeah, absolutely." And the friend uses it, and Matty's like, "Just go ahead and keep it. I won't use it again."
Matt, do you recall?
I don't
this
want.
friend?
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, I died laughing so hard.
I would have done the same
I
thing.
don't want to
I'm not
say
gonna,
no,
I don't.
but like,
yeah.
I wouldn't do it with this.
Did you have a replacement?
Well, I mean, we're
I
talking.
mean, $45.
No, the beauty of this one is you can
Oh,
put
you
your
can just,
finger
like-
out,
Yeah.
and I'll put.
Finger out and you dollop
Yes.
it.
I'll
Yeah.
dollop your finger. I'm not going like. Don't put it. But yes,
That's a good
I
way
forgot
to,
about that.
Oh, God.
But like,
Yeah. Story-
and,
Storytelling Megan.
and I
Yes.
didn't even have to even nudge Megan or anything. I didn't have to go.
No.
She
Did
was
you
just
have
like-
no, but back then, did you have a replacement for yourself?
No.
So that was
She
it
just
for you.
didn't want to
Listen,
back.
I
I've
wouldn't either.
never
I
had
wouldn't
a-
either. Not
I've
at all.
never had a cold
Me
sore in
too,
my mouth
never,
Oh,
ever.
in my
never.
life.
Me neither.
Never.
But I know that once you have them, they're in your
That's it.
system.
Always.
They
They
could
come
come
out
out at
always.
any time. I'm like,
Correct.
that ain't worth a
My
$2
ex-wife-
chapstick, my friend. That ain't worth a
No.
cherry
Oh, no.
chapstick.
No.
No.
I do like
And it
me-
was a cherry. It was a chapstick cherry chap. It was a cherry chapstick.
You like a cherry chapstick.
Well,
Back
I-
in the day, it
now
was
still
the
like
trick,
the cherry
it's a
cola.
little triggering now.
I do like it. I do have to say that the container,
Oh,
it's not my favorite.
Oh,
Like, I wish-
but you
agree.
can look
Yeah.
past it, right?
Mhm.
Because for pride,
Oh,
you're
I
like,
agree.
100%.
You're like, lube me
I
up.
was having the lube on my lips like nobody's business.
Can I just say, JJ, though, that I do think, I don't know this for a fact. I'd have to do, oh, we've got technical
Yeah.
Yeah,
I see
sorry.
it.
I was about to lose some
power.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I do think, though, JJ, somehow, some way that, to your point, I agree with you. I would like something different, but we would like that probably based on convenience. And this probably is sustainable material or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's probably, but to your point, yeah.
Yeah, I wish there was a different container, but I am a fan. Whenever you have it out, I don't know if I will buy it myself. It's $45
Well,
for a chapstick.
Thanks for saying that again, because what I want to say is, even though this is $45, I think this will last me
Oh,
at least a year and a half.
a lifetime.
Yeah. No,
year
there's
and
a
a half.
lot in
Yeah.
there.
So if you-
100%.
It will last for like a few cold sores.
Honest to God, like
I
I've
can't.
had this for like 6 months, and look, it looks
Oh,
basically
yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
that's what she said.
Okay, well,
That's good. I love it. I really do. Yeah. And
okay,
so the price is $45. It's going to be on our link tree.
it is.
Yep,
It's already
it's
on there.
on-
I think
it's-
it's Blue Lagoon, Iceland Skin Science Lip Balm.
Awesome. Let's just start with some slip-it-ins and pull-outs. And I'm going to start myself.
Oh, I love
First
it.
one is a slip-it-in that came in out of a pull-out. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Wait,
a new
can
one.
I
Oh, you
ponder
got- you
that?
got
Can
your-
I ponder
Yeah.
that? A slip it in that came from a bullet out.
Yeah.
Sounds
Mhm.
like you
So
better go
my
to-
over the holiday
doctors.
weekend, my bank account was compromised.
Oh.
So that was a pull-out.
you and Andy Cohen.
Yeah. We have so many
Twins.
things in common.
I know. I love
it's
it.
just,
It's just
yeah,
a matter of
separated
like a
at birth.
connection.
Separated at
Mhm.
birth.
But one thing that was good out of it that I didn't know is like that my bank was able to issue me a digital bank card
Oh, I love it.
that I was able to log. So my slip it in is really Apple Pay because I
Oh,
was able
yes.
to get that digital card into Apple Pay,
Love it.
and
Yep.
it took probably a day or two. I was
Back in action.
back
Yep.
in action.
I love
like
it.
nobody's business. So I mean, if it was to be probably 5-10 years ago, it would have been probably like
Oh.
another week of Matty, you've been to it.
Jesus, you'd have to bring 3 pieces of identification
Like
somewhere.
the birth certificate
God,
included
yeah.
in that.
For sure.
So it's just like it was just so great that I was able to do that. And they were able to even Matty was with me and I said, I'm gonna call
I said,
them.
how is this going to affect me?
oh my God.
Does that,
Of
do I have to
course.
get all the rounds?
Of course.
It was
Yeah.
just like I'm just gonna call just to report it, but I know that I'm not gonna even have my card until like a week from now. No, within a day or two, I was backing up.
I love it. That's
It was
so great.
so good. It was a slip it in.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. And my pull out is paper between my cheese slices.
That's a
very
pull-out.
specific.
That's a slip it in for me.
I
It's
know
wax
it's
paper, no?
necessary.
Yeah.
No, it's not always
It's-
wax paper.
Oh,
I see it's a necessary evil. I'm gonna say it that way.
Yeah.
It's there for a reason, but just to try to take that paper out of it. And sometimes, especially like the cheese on Trader Joe's is like it's not like the best stack. It's just like too clingy. Like it's
Oh,
just
yeah.
like it drives me nuts. It frustrates me all the time. Sometimes I get 2 slices instead of 1 slice, and it's like,
well,
too
can I
much.
ask you a question? Because I feel like it's probably, I've seen it both ways and it's not necessary. I don't think. I think they put it in
I
there
don't think it
for
is.
convenience to make the cheese user experience better.
Yeah.
So paper or no paper?
I said no paper. You know why? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna land it.
Landa.
The reason why I came up with this bullet out is because Sunday, when I got home, I ordered some New York bagel from a local New York bagel company. When I bit into that, I awaited bagel.
Oh, shut up.
The paper was still there.
Well,
Oh.
that's a different
Well-
pull it out. That's
So it's a double pull out.
but it's a New York bagel.
Wow.
Shouldn't put paper on their cheese
But
in
if
the
that
bagel.
paper was not there for on the first place,
well,
they would not do.
I blame New York Bagel
Yeah.
on this one.
Anyway,
what?
so-
Oh,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
Alexa. Here
Yeah.
she goes.
She's giving me the weather report tomorrow, which is going to be dicey
it's
for,
not- it
yeah.
is
for
going to be
Detroit
dicey.
Pride.
But that
FYI.
is my slip it in and pull out.
Okay.
Megan, are you ready? Like, I don't know what's going on
I
with
know.
you.
I've
we-
had some
it's
technical
like-
difficulties.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I was starting to lose power, so I had to do a little plug.
You got to slip it in and pull out.
Yes.
Our listenership is also dropping because of it.
Probably.
Oh, I don't think so.
right.
This has been a episode for the books. There's been a lot of revelations.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So my slip it in is also sort of a pull it out. It's about Jack. Jack, we believe squirrel.
Oh, Jack is back.
Fuck, he's back.
He's back.
Creature
And
feature.
It's a creature feature, but it also has a sad ending.
Oh.
Jack is no longer with us.
Oh.
Well,
R.I.P.
So
He
this is
was-
the end of this episodic
Yeah,
content.
exactly.
Which is a slip it
He
in.
was found mummified
Oh,
next to
mummified.
the furnace filter at my parents' house. So
Wow.
he somehow got in the HVAC system and couldn't get himself out. And when the furnace filter was getting changed,
Mhm.
he was found.
Did we confirm was he a sugar glider?
No, it's like
Sugar
one of
glider.
those like gray flying squirrels.
Sugar glider.
Yep.
I
exactly.
said that. It's
Yep.
confirmed.
Yep, it is.
And
were
you
right.
were saying that there is no way that there was a sugar glider.
But do
Well-
we know that
Oh my God, I
the
get a slip
family
it in
members
from that.
are, I mean, because didn't he have a brother that died in your toilet?
What?
That was I don't know if that was the same type of squirrel, but yeah, a squirrel was found
That's
dead
like-
in the
so
toilet in the basement.
So many squirrels.
Jack.
in the
Yeah.
house.
Well,
Okay.
and here's the thing. There is a cat in the house and he is clearly just sleeping,
He's a
living
Well, a
the life of
a
Riley.
flying, a sugar glider is a cute
I
little
also
thing.
don't think it's the cat's responsibility.
It is.
not.
The
to kill-
cat,
no.
he should be killing
Close
all
your s-
varmints in the house.
Well,
What?
close your slider.
Wow. They're coming in clearly.
Sugar
randomly.
glider.
No, but close your
Oh.
JJ. Close your slider
your
so the
sliders.
sugar glider don't get in.
Well,
Yeah,
he
it's
got
fine.
in, who knows how.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Okay.
he's no longer with us. So that's sort of a pull it out
Yeah,
because
it's a slip it
dead.
in as well.
But at the same time, everyone's happy he's
Mm.
out of the house and
Okay,
gone.
we're good.
So now we don't have to wonder, oh, is Jack showing up late at night tonight?
Mhm.
Like,
It's
he's
not
gone.
anymore.
We know. He's gone. He's gone.
So your family calls him Jack as well.
Yeah, he got a name.
Oh my God, I
Yeah.
love,
Love
it
it.
so
Mhm.
much.
Jack is dead.
Poor Jack, he's gone. Yeah.
You have a
Do you
pull
have
out?
a do you have a pull it out or
Well, that's when I
It's
pull
all,
it out. I have
oh.
another slip it in.
No, it's a pull
yeah,
out.
we
slip
can move
slip.
on from you if we need
Okay,
to.
Well, I'm
Do you
just-
want to talk about let's slip it in?
Well, my other pseudo slip it in. I mean, really, Jack's the pull it. Well, I mean, it's a slip it in,
Okay.
pull it out because he's
Okay.
dead, but yet death is not really always something to be celebrated.
Okay.
But yet,
Wow,
in
you
this
guys are
case, it is.
witnessing this in
We
real
got it.
time.
So,
Yeah, I don't
yeah.
know what's going on.
Well, no, my other real slip it in
Oh.
is
Oh.
what's really giving to
I
me
can't with her.
is
I can't with her.
everyone who knows, the Summer House reunion episodes are the best episodes of reality TV I've ever seen in my life.
I should have just taken the cue and
Yeah.
moved on. So,
So-
Best
okay.
thing since lights.
It's like
I think JJ would agree. I mean, it is
I've been hearing this.
masterful. And Andrew Cohen,
Team Sierra.
great. Yeah. Team Sierra,
100%.
Team Kyle.
100%. Matty, you have any slip-ins and
I
plugs?
do. I do. And
It's your time.
and I am
This is your moment.
and I'm actually prepared.
Okay.
Oh, good. Well, there you go.
Good for us.
I'm going to tie my slip it in back to what happened Wednesday night. Thursday
Oh.
morning, I go into work early.
Mm-hmm.
So I go into work early, like your regular. I have a 9 to 5. I-
Working 9 to 5.
Stumble out of bed and tumble into the kitchen.
Okay.
Do you know the rest?
No.
Pour
9 to
myself-
5.
Yeah.
No, not 9.
Got
Pour
it.
myself a
You
cup
got
of
to work.
ambition.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Well, I
I
don't
get to
know the
work.
words.
There's just me and Adrian. Adrian, shout out Adrian. It's this is true. You and I are just sitting in the office. I am sitting near you. I'm like, there's so much happening with what's going on with our posting around our stories and stuff because of what happened on CNN. And I'm looking at something and my phone goes off all of a sudden and it's JJ had sent a clip to me and I was trying to just visually look at the clip, but my volume was up. So it played the clip and all of a sudden Adrian goes, "Oh, see you're working your side hustle this morning." You at your second job? And I'm
Love
like,
it.
well, technically I've got 20 minutes till it's 9 a.m.
Mm.
So it was funny and we talked and I love her
That's all.
to death.
Awesome.
My pull it out is a bird murder.
Mm-hmm.
Bird murder.
Birder.
It's a birder.
That's a birder.
Megan.
Oh,
look
I
at
see.
this.
It's a
Just
it's a
look real
crime
quick.
scene. Yeah, you sent it. Yeah,
I send it to you,
sent it
JJ.
to me. I don't even know if it's
I'm
a
gonna
bird.
put. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
you can
don't
see.
know, like-
it is the craziest thing. So I have this outdoor.
I don't know. Your blur,
Well,
Matty. There you
yeah.
go.
Here it is.
That's better.
But
If you move it, just a little bit. There you go.
it's the craziest thing. So I have this. JJ got me like this vintage ice chest thing out here, which is the top of what you see, and on top of it, I have all of these succulents.
Yeah, too many. But yeah, it's a different story.
Wow. All right.
Wow.
I know, right? Like, Jesus Christ.
But I love
Whatever.
it.
So I go out and I'm tending to my succulent. I'm
cannot.
I can't either.
But it's like
I can't with him. I tend
God,
to.
I live for that.
I'm tending to my succulents. I go out there with that intent, and there is. I'm like, what is that? It is a baby bird. Like,
Mm.
but did you see the giant other
Yeah.
feathers?
Yeah, it's like
So I don't know what happened.
Why do you think it's a baby bird?
it was
Because it's
clearly
a tiny little head and beak, but there's like these giant other feathers. So something went
a
down
bigger bird killed it.
Well, and I'm
and
thinking
left its DNA.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems very suspicious to me. Like it's a true Dateline bird special because there is like a baby bird, but there's giant feathers there that look like they were planted.
you don't think they were feathers of the bird, and the
Did
other.
you see the photo?
I can't really understand
well,
what's happening.
There is a baby bird in the middle, like pretty much,
but you know
remnants
these
of
other
it,
feathers
and then
are
there's
not
a
it.
big feather.
Well, there's a feather that is like
longer than that.
4
Yeah,
to
but I
5
don't
inches long.
expect-
You think a baby bird has that feather coming out?
No,
No.
I
No.
think the bird has lost all its other feathers from the
That
decomposition.
is from the baby bird.
Yes.
I-
And so where did the big bird feathers come from? Tell me.
I think it was a big bird, and now its other
No,
feathers
no.
are
It was
gone
clearly
from
a
its
baby
other
bird.
part
Are
of
you
its body.
out of your mind? So you think it was a big bird that shrunk to a little bird?
I think without the feathers, it's a little teeny
No,
body.
I need
No.
you to,
No.
Megan.
Well,
I'm gonna,
I need to do a zoom in close
Yeah.
up on the phone
Yeah.
because from what I see, it doesn't
It
look
is
like
a
much.
baby bird murdered by the big bird.
All right. Well,
But why would the big bird leave its DNA like that? Something went on.
I don't think
Something
that
did
they
not
are
go
thinking
according
about-
to.
Matty, you're
Something
thinking
didn't go-
about
something
that this is going to be a Netflix documentary.
no.
This is not
Something
going to
did.
happen.
It's going to be a short.
They're not. They're not.
Something
thinking-
didn't go according to
Matty,
plan.
this is not going to be your bedtime story.
I'm gonna
anytime
tell-
soon.
I'm going to tell you this before you cut me off.
Oh,
I
want to.
immediately ran inside to get my camera. I documented the footage. I had,
Why would you even do that?
well, because I had to show you guys. I went back out an hour later. The crime scene's been cleaned.
By who?
Oh,
I think a
because they're other
chipmunk,
critters.
Oh,
yeah.
came and ate it.
Or
yeah.
somebody,
They're like buffet.
or somebody the bird paid to be like, I need somebody to come in and clean this
No,
up.
it was
It was,
another.
I couldn't find,
another varmint
I
came and
could
ate
not
it.
find an ounce
Mm,
of crime.
It's fine.
Okay. Well,
Is it going to be a sequel of this story?
we've had double deaths
Well,
with these
if
pull
you
it
know-
outs this
can
time.
I just do one quick thing?
Oh.
If you have
Oh.
any information,
Oh my God. These birds.
please give us a call.
They're not talking.
Oh,
they're not
wow, it's cutting me off.
Yeah.
I'm getting played off like I'm at the
Yes.
Oscars.
So, slippers, in the meantime, until next time, check out our Linktree, Slip It In podcast on Linktree. And we want to hear from you. So reach out to us with everything and anything, your tips on this bird murder. I mean, please. Slip into our DMs on Instagram, TikTok, X, and Facebook. We're at Slip It In Podcast. And we want to hear from you with your email, slipitinpodcast@gmail.com, or give us a call or text us 313-444-9004. Until next time.
We slipped it in again.